It's August 17th, and the strange side of history awaits. Today, we have a hurricane legend that fooled generations, a party so lavished it helped ruin the host, and America's first attempt at delivering mail through the sky. Let's begin. On August 17, 1969, Hurricane Camille closed in on the Mississippi coast, with winds approaching 175 miles per hour. For decades, a disturbing story was told about the Richelieu apartments. According to the legend, 23 residents ignored the evacuation warning and held a hurricane party. They supposedly drank, laughed at the approaching storm, and all but one died. After the hurricane, Walter Cronkite stood before the building's empty concrete foundation and reported that 23 people laughed in the face of death. A woman named Marianne Gerlach later claimed she survived the party by floating away on a sofa cushion, but investigators and the other survivors eventually uncovered the truth. There had been no party. The residents had spent their day boarding windows, moving vehicles, and helping elderly neighbors. Some believed the building was designed as a shelter strong enough to protect them, but it wasn't. A 24 storm-foot surge obliterated the apartments. 8 people died, while others escaped, including one man who survived by clinging to an oak tree. The truth was tragic, but the invented party became more famous than the people that were actually there. On August 17, 1661, France's minister, Nicolas Fouquet, opened the gates of his magnificent Château du Le Vicomte for a celebration unlike anything the country had ever witnessed. Guests wandered through candlelight gardens, dined from gold and silver plates, and watched a new comedy as fireworks illuminated the chateau. He hoped the spectacle would honor his most important guest, King Louis XIV. But instead, it revealed that one of the king's subjects appeared wealthier than the king himself. Louis was already investigating him for alleged misuse of state funds. As he walked through the impossibly beautiful estate, his suspicions only darkened. 19 days later, he sent the real D'Artagnan, captain of his musketeers, to arrest him. After a lengthy trial, judges recommended banishment, but Louis overruled them and ordered him imprisoned for life. He died nearly 2 decades after being behind bars. Then, the king hired his architect, painter, and landscape designer to transform a modest royal hunting lodge. That lodge became Versailles. He showed Louis what to build, and he would never let anyone outshine him again. On August 17, 1859, veteran balloonist John Wise rose above Lafayette, Indiana, carrying the United States mail. Locked inside a bag were 123 letters. His gas balloon Jupiter was supposed to carry him towards New York City, proving mail was no longer bound to roads and railways. But the balloon had no engine, so it could only follow the wind. Shortly after takeoff, the air became weak and unpredictable. Instead of traveling east, it drifted south, hanging almost motionless over the Indiana countryside. Wise climbed thousands of feet, searching for a current that might carry him towards New York. But after nearly 5 hours in the air, he descended safely near Crawfordsville, only 30 miles from where he started. The mailbag was then placed on a train to complete its journey, prompting one newspaper to mockingly call the flight as transcontinental versus transcontinental. America's first official airmail flight succeeded, but only because the railway came to its rescue. Another day, another strange bite from history. Like, comment, and subscribe. Your next Eerie dose is just a day away.